Hello everyone, it's Asagi. So today's topic is going to be dating culture in Japan, and I'm going to talk about why I date with foreigner guys. As you see, I have a boyfriend and he is American guy, and not gonna lie, my last relationship was also with a Canadian guy, but I did date with Japanese guys until I get to like 25. So I do know both of the dating culture. And about 2 years ago, I made a video that I told you I prefer non-Japanese guys, and that video was more like just a statement, so I didn't really go deeper. So this time I'm going to explain 5 things I like about foreign guys. As a disclaimer, this is just my perspective, so not all the things are necessarily true. Also, when I say foreign guys, that mostly means Western guys, because I haven't dated with people from other regions like Asian or Middle Eastern guys, but I think you do see the similarities. But anyways, from this video, I think you would see the dating culture in Japan and what kind of advantages you would have if you are a foreigner and looking for a relationship with Japanese girls. So keep on watching and let's get into it. Okay, the first thing I like about foreign guys is how direct they communicate each other. So in the Western culture, direct communication is more appreciated, and whenever we have issues between us, they are more willing to talk about it and say no when they don't feel like it, and that makes it easier to communicate. I prefer that way because I'm not good at noticing small things. In the last relationships I had with Japanese guys, they tend to expect me to notice what they feel, especially when they have negative feelings. So they usually go like this. サトシ、ご飯食べに行く？いいんじゃね？何食べに行こっか？なんでもいい。アサギが決めて。じゃあどうしよっかな。中華料理がいいんじゃね？いや、わかんねえ。今俺すごい不機嫌なんだけど、何かあったとか聞いてくれないの？ Like, how the hell I could notice that he was uncomfortable? In Japan, people have a different communication style, which is non-verbal communication, and we have the term 空気を読む that literally means read the air. And I know it sounds like it's impossible, but that is one of the ways to respect the harmony in Japan. But it was very difficult for me because I don't know, I just don't have a good sense of perceiving things, and I don't really consider myself as a normal Japanese. Maybe that is one of the reasons. But yeah, I found it really difficult for me to make it work, so I really appreciate the direct communication style that Western people have. And the second thing is kind of related to the first one, but I do prefer their visible affection. I'm aware that everybody can be affectionate, but showing your affection is a different issue. And for Japanese people, it might be a really tiny things, like it might be when he serves tea for me, and maybe that's when he say, "You look different today," but he never say you are pretty in a direct way. So it's really hard to notice. Also in Japanese relationship, PDA, なんだっけ? Public display of affection is not as common. So you don't really hug or kiss in the public, and some people don't even want to holding your hand in a public place. But I've noticed that Western people are good at showing affection in a visible way. First off, they often put into words like, "Hey, I think you are a cool girl. I really care about you," or "I love you," things like that. Also, PDA is okay for most of the Western or non-Japanese people, and yeah, they have more variations to show affection. For me, it's more comfortable, and feeling affectionate is a good thing about relationship. Why not? I want more. And the third thing I like about foreigner guys is they have less expectations for my appearance. You know, Japanese society itself has a lot of expectations for women's appearance. Maybe it's about how pretty your face is or how slim your body shape is. But I think most of the time they expect us to be more feminine and conservative and less nudity. And most of my ex-boyfriends who are Japanese tried to control my appearance. And I had to change my clothes and makeup, etc, etc. And sometimes they even bought clothes for me to change my outfit, and that's crazy. But when I first dated with a foreigner guy, I think I asked him, what kind of fashion do you like? What kind of hairstyle do you want me to do? But he was like, why do you ask that? Just do whatever you want. That made me realize that I can be just myself, and my boyfriend shouldn't control my outfit and appearance. So for that reason, I feel more comfortable and I just can be myself when I'm around foreign guys. So that is one of the important reasons. Fourth thing I like about foreign guys is that they respect and honesty. In the Western culture, when you are in the relationship, you tend to talk about it to your friends or parents, your family, and they don't keep it secret unless it's a shady relationship. Also, it feels like they don't cheat. They'd rather say goodbye than cheat on somebody. I know it's not everybody. No matter what, people cheat on somebody having affair. That's like universal issue, but the thing is, in Japanese relationship, it's kind of hard to notice when your parent is cheating on you. First off, people tend to keep it secret about the relationship. I think that's because most of the Japanese relationship starts from the workplace. Because people don't want to bother other co-workers, they tend to keep it secret. And it feels like in Japan, people care more about harmony and reputation rather than being honest. So people still try to keep their relationship while cheat on their partner sneakily. This is just my perspective. Not all the Japanese guys cheat on somebody, but yeah, this is what I noticed from my previous relationship. And as I respect honesty more, Western dating culture sounds like more makes sense to me. And lastly, fifth reason I like about foreign guys is that they don't take the relationship for granted. Not all, but some Japanese guys, once they are in a relationship, they feel safe and comfortable, and then they stop treating you well. And I believe it comes from Japanese patriarchal culture. Patriarchal culture. I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain, but they're like, hey, you are my girlfriend or wife, and you are part of my community, so I take care of you as a guy. That's my responsibility, but I'm not gonna treat you like a guest anymore, kind of vibe. And then they go like, hey, I'm a guy, I wanna focus on my career more, so you take care of my family. I guess they feel like they own the girl. That causes a lot of disrespectful actions. But on the other hand, in general, I think Western people respect more individuals. Even if I become his partner, he wouldn't stop treating me well because he knows I have a choice to leave him. And same thing goes to me, so I shouldn't stop treating him well. I still have to make an effort to make the relationship works. Maybe it's a little bit more overwork, but I prefer that way because I know how I want to be treated and I want to treat him well as a partner. So that was the 5 things I like about foreigner guys, and like I said, this is just my you know, experience and perspective. So I'm not saying all the Japanese guys are like that and Japanese people are less than Western guys. I'm not saying like that. And yeah, of course there are some downside about Western dating culture, so maybe I will talk about it later on. And if you notice something from this video, please let me know in the comments section, because I like this kind of cultural exchanging topic. So yeah, please do, and I'm stoked to read your comments. And please hit the like button if you oh my goodness, my battery is almost out, so and yeah, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.